All right, so buckle up, everyone, because today we are diving headfirst into the future, and let me tell you, it's a future powered by AI and data science.
Yeah, and it's changing so rapidly. It's impacting like every corner of our lives, and I think that's what makes it so fascinating to explore, right?
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
just think about it. From the apps on our phones
hmm
to the way we shop and even the way healthcare is delivered, it's all being transformed by AI and data science.
It's mind-blowing.
It really is. And for this deep dive, we're focusing on three of the biggest trends that are shaping the future of this field. We're talking explainable AI, AI-augmented data science, and edge AI.
Really interesting stuff.
Totally. And we're lucky enough to have some amazing insights from Dr. Sophia Lee and Ethan Ramirez. They're both leading experts, and their predictions about what's coming next are, well, they're really thought-provoking.
Definitely.
So let's start with explainable AI. I mean, the name kind of says it all, right? We're talking about AI systems that can actually explain their decisions.
Right. It's like finally we can understand what's going on inside that black box.
Exactly. And it's not just about satisfying our curiosity either. It's about trust. Can we really trust an AI if we don't understand how it's making decisions?
That's a great point, especially when you think about AI being used in sensitive areas like healthcare or finance.
Right. Like imagine a doctor using an AI tool to help diagnose a patient.
They need to be able to understand how the AI arrived at its conclusions, right? It's about making sure the AI is a tool that helps them make informed decisions, not something they blindly follow.
Exactly. It's about that partnership between human expertise and AI.
And Dr. Lee, in her research, really stresses that explainability is key to building trust in AI systems. It's not just about building powerful algorithms, it's about making sure those algorithms are transparent and accountable.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So how does this tie into the idea of AI-augmented data science?
Well, I think Ethan Ramirez put it really well. He said it's about empowering people, not replacing them.
Empowering people with AI.
Yeah, exactly. Like, imagine a world where AI tools are accessible to everyone, not just data scientists with PhDs, right?
Okay, I can see where this is going. You're saying like small business owners could use AI to analyze their sales data or
Or teachers could use AI to personalize lesson plans for their students, or musicians could use AI to compose new melodies. It's about democratizing access to these incredibly powerful tools.
that's really interesting. But wouldn't there be challenges? Like if everyone has access to these tools, couldn't that also lead to misuse or even amplify existing biases in the data?
Oh, absolutely. Those are real concerns. And Ramirez acknowledges those potential pitfalls in his work. He stresses that along with making AI tools more accessible, we also need to have robust ethical frameworks in place and really focus on education.
Right. It's not enough to just give people the tools. You have to teach them how to use them responsibly.
Exactly. It's about making sure those tools are used ethically and effectively.
That's a crucial point.
Yeah.
And speaking of access and responsibility, that kind of brings us to our third trend,
Yeah.
edge AI.
Yeah, this is where AI is literally moving to the edge, like to our devices, our phones, our smartwatches.
Right. So instead of all the data being sent to the cloud for processing, it can happen right there on the device.
And that opens up some really interesting possibilities, especially when it comes to things like personalized experiences and privacy.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Give me an example.
Well, Dr. Lee, in her latest paper, talks about how edge AI could be used to create a smartwatch that could detect early signs of a health condition.
Wow. Based on like your biometrics.
Exactly. Or think about autonomous vehicles, right? They need to be able to make decisions in real time without having to rely on a distant server. That's where edge AI comes in.
So essentially, edge AI is making our devices smarter and more independent.
Right, which can be a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how it's used.
Yeah, there's always that double-edged sword, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we've seen that throughout history with so many technological advancements.
It always comes back to that balance, right?
Yeah.
Balancing the potential benefits with the potential risks.
Absolutely. So we've got these three powerful trends: explainable AI, AI-augmented data science, and edge AI.
Yeah.
And it seems like they're all, in their own way, about giving individuals more power and control.
Yes. And raising important ethical questions about how we use that power responsibly. It's like, with great power comes great responsibility,
Well,
right?
that's a Spider-Man quote.
It is, but it's very applicable here, I think. The future of AI is not something that's just happening to us. It's something we're all shaping together.
So we're not just passive bystanders.
No way. We're active participants in this unfolding story. And that's why it's so crucial that we understand these technologies and really engage in these conversations about their implications.
It's like we're all writing the next chapter of this story, and we need to be thoughtful about the direction we want it to go in.
Exactly.
Well, I think this has been a really fascinating dive into some complex but really important topics. We've just scratched the surface here, but hopefully it's given everyone listening some food for thought.
Yeah, because ultimately this is about how we want to live our lives, right? How do we want AI to shape our world?
Right. I mean, think about it. How might these advancements change your daily life, your work? What opportunities do you see? What concerns do you have?
It's a conversation that I think we all need to be a part of.
Absolutely. So keep those questions in mind as you continue to explore this incredible world of AI and data science. And who knows, maybe you'll be one of the ones shaping its future.
I hope so. The future of AI is exciting, challenging, and full of possibilities. It's a journey worth taking.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.
My pleasure. It's been a great conversation.